It is all about the details. You've got to send reminders out to everybody about your meeting.
We use meeting management software to make the actual whole process of setting up a support group meeting easier, so that we know how many people are coming, how many aren't, and it never really matches, but it's close enough that it really helps us plan for the meeting.
Yeah, I do the email blast, and then if I don't hear from some, then I will pick up the phone and call.
We meet every single month on the second Tuesday of every month from 1 to 3. But for guys like me, you need to send me reminders. I try to send out 2 reminders. I send one out the Friday before the meeting, then I send another one out Monday before our Tuesday meeting, just so everyone had an opportunity to at least get one of those reminders.
PFF has just a myriad of great resource materials. So I have usually talked to maybe the patient coming in as a visitor the first time, and I can key in on what it is that would best help them. The physician's notepad is great to write down your questions. That is excellent.
Absolutely. The PFF is a wealth of information, especially for folks that are newly diagnosed. Want to know what IPF really is. Want to know more about oxygen as a therapy. Want to know more about lung transplantation. Want to know more about medical trials. So I use the PFF all the time to go get information. They'll send it to me, I'll bring it to the meeting, I'll pass it out.
I'm always watching and observing the patients, because you will see who your next leaders are. I really believe you should work on succession when you're a leader, because you can't always be there.
I needed help, and so at one of the PF summits, I basically talked to other support group leaders, and one of them mentioned about they had a steering committee and there were X number of people on it. And I started thinking about, okay, great, how can I delegate some things out? Because the facilitator is busy enough facilitating and running the meeting. I don't need to be worrying about the logistics, the food and the water and all that. So that's how the steering committee started.
At the beginning, and I still do that today, is write a quick note card to the visitor that came and encouraging them to come back, letting know when our next meeting is. And then I start calling. So having developed the phone tree where you have some extra members in your group that don't mind phone work, that would like to do the reminders, give it to them to do. Or you can do one where they call the other, where they call the other, where they call the other.
I have a nurse coordinator that helps me with the meeting. She helps put the presentations together. Also have a member of the group that's been there longer than I have that's a really good facilitator. When I can't make it to the meeting, he's there to share and help facilitate the meeting. The nurse actually works with a couple of other people on staff at National Jewish to make sure we have drinks, make sure we have snacks. So when the meeting starts, everything is taken care of. Certainly isn't all by me. We've got several people in the background that help out.